welcome to the Victoria Warehouse here in Manchester and the Great British Pub Awards 2023. We are back and bigger than ever, putting on the UK's greatest pub party. And the invite to that party extends right across the country because we are broadcasting live to pubs up and down the country. Now, wherever you're watching, we have got loads of exclusive content for you right here on the live stream. So grab a pint and a bar snack, sit back and enjoy the show. Now, if you fancy being here in person at the Great British Pub Awards next year for our 2024 event, we are giving away 2 tickets to that event worth over £250 exclusively here on the live stream. All you have to do to enter is send in a picture of your watch party. Let us know what you're getting up to, and we will announce the winner of that giveaway at about 8:15 this evening here on the stream. Use the hashtag GBPA23, so that's GBPA23, using that hashtag on all social media, and let us know where you're watching from, who you're watching with, let us know about your local, and as I say, we'll be announcing that winner a little bit later on. Well, as I said, we are live here at the Victoria Warehouse in Manchester, and quite rightly, we have rolled out the red carpets for our nominees this evening. We caught up with them a little bit earlier on as they were arriving, and we asked them what makes a great British pub.
Locals is the people. I've been in pubs since I was 18 years old. And for me, it's a story about the people that come in and see you every day. It's family. Even people that come to visit you from far and wide are special as well. They can end up being your regulars. But for me, it is the community that come in and see you every day. They end up being fab.
The Great British Pub is something that serves fantastic food of all sorts, something that is accessible. It's about serving great food, but in a relaxed setting. Never forget you're a pub. We're proud to be a pub.
Well, for us, it's all about the live music and the club nights, but I suppose it's a community. That's what makes a great pub, is having a really good community that use it.
Well, there's a lot of us here today who put a lot of effort in, help our community, just opening our doors and being a great pub to everybody.
Somewhere where people can come together, where people can gather as a community. The pub has always been a place where people can reunite, they can get together, they can have fun. There's laughter, there's joy, there's food, there's drink. It's about conviviality. So for me, that is what makes a great British pub.
It's a place where everybody goes along to meet their friends, family, their neighbours, just have a great time, celebrate their week, whatever it is they want to celebrate in their life.
Well, for us, just being part of our little local community, which is really, really important to us, offering really good sort of like service, great sort of ales, beers, and basically just keeping everything clean and tidy, really. Just being part of the community.
Atmosphere, good beer, and a good experience, friendly, welcoming.
I think location, so preferably out in the country. I think fantastic real ale, wonderful hospitality, and then incredible food.
For everyone, a warm and friendly environment with all our pubs we have gaming and things as well, so there's always stuff going on that suits everyone.
And that is why they are the nominees for tonight. So much passion out on that red carpet. Love to see it. There are actually an incredible 17 award categories tonight, with everything from Best Pub Garden, which is great in the nice weather. Slightly redundant today because it's been a bit of a miserable day here in Manchester, but the sun will come out again, I'm sure, and we'll get to enjoy those gardens. We've got Best Pub Chef. We'll be judging that with a cook-off a little bit later on, so stay tuned here on the live stream to see that. And Best Pub for Dogs. That's my favourite category. Adorable. We've got to get the doggos involved. Now we're popping them all on the screen now for you as well to have a little look for your local. And of course the main event, the ceremony, is kicking off in just under 45 minutes. But stay with us for now because we have loads coming up here on the live stream. Now, hosting our awards is a living legend. She's also presented just about every festival going, but I bet none of them quite match up to our little pub festival here in Manchester. A big hello to Edith Bowman. Thank you so much for joining us.
For asking me to come up and chat, Laura. It's great to be here.
Absolutely, not at all. Now, obviously it's going to be a great night tonight. What are you most looking forward to about this evening?
I'm really looking forward to celebrating this whole industry, to be honest, because I think, I grew up in a little hotel in Scotland, so this was my background, this was my world growing up, so I know how hard everybody works, and I just feel like it's been a really hard few years for everybody. So I think any opportunity that we get to come together to celebrate how hard everybody's worked and how much pubs mean to people for so many things. So real big celebration. So it was a no-brainer for me to be here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And you briefly mentioned it there.
Yeah.
So you worked in sort of hospitality. It was your parents.
It's my granddad that actually started it. He bought a little minister's manse and turned it into a little B&B, and then it turned into a little family-run hotel over the years. And my mum and her sisters and their partners ran it. We all worked in it from from the age of whenever it was legal to work in it. So doing all that.
Just to make that clear.
Exactly. And then my brother had a couple of pubs, and so he's still got one pub in Ely in Fife, and so it's been part of our our life really since we were little. So
And I suppose even now it kind of goes hand in hand with the industry you're in now, right? The music industry. We have things like open mic nights and all of those things in pubs. So obviously it's it's all kind of interlinked, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's funny because when we had music was always part of kind of mum and dad's bars within the hotel sort of thing. It was so little, but it was that outreach thing to the community and making everybody feel like they had somewhere they could go and spend time together sort of thing, and give people a stage to perform on and things like that. So
and it's where some of the biggest acts start out, isn't it? These sort of open mic nights.
Building up that confidence and that fan base.
What makes the perfect pub for you then? Is it the food, the drink, the atmosphere, the music?
Well, it's kind of it's been brilliant to see how pub culture has changed and grown over the years sort of thing as well, and how inclusive it is, how varied it can be, how you get so many different types of pubs. But for me, it's about hanging out with mates, having a good bite to eat, a few drinks, and just talking. For me, it's all about communication, and that works whether you're there on your own chatting to the barman or the barwoman, do you know what I mean, or anybody else that's there, or if you're there with a crowd of friends. It's always been somewhere that I feel encourages conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I feel like I'm a little bit out of the loop with the pub scene. I've just had a baby.
Congratulations!
Like 9 weeks. Thank you. I'm like 9 weeks out, so I feel
amazing.
Thank you. I feel like I haven't drank in so long.
Yeah.
Give me some tips. What should I be ordering? What's your favourite tipple?
Oh, no, I've just gone into whiskey.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So I went
That's the
on
hard stuff.
Yeah, I know. I've always had this kind of weird, it sounds so wrong, romantic notion of going into a bar and going, I'll have a whiskey on the rocks, please, and sitting at the bar, hearing the clinking sound. Never liked whiskey until recently, and I did a kind of little whiskey tour, and they did this thing where I had to answer loads of questions, and they almost personalised what type of whiskey would suit me. And so whiskey and ginger for me is now my kind of drink of choice.
Wow, that's very mature.
It's very nice because it's got a bit of sweetness to it with the ginger.
Okay.
So give it a go.
Okay, I'm going to give that a try.
Pace yourself.
Yeah, I was
just starting back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll go slow at the start. Don't want it to get dangerous. Now, if you could take anyone to the pub, who would you take?
Yeah.
Where would you take them? Which pub would you go to? And obviously, why? It's a hard one,
I would love to go to the pub with Billy Connolly.
Ooh, great choice.
Yeah. And I would take him to... So in his stand-up from years ago, he used to talk about visiting Fife, where I'm from.
Oh, right.
And so he talks about Pittenweem, which is a little village in Anstruther, next to Anstruther, where I'm from. And so there's a wee pub in Pittenweem called the Larach Moor. So I'd get Billy Connolly in the Larach Moor, sitting by the harbour and have a wee pint.
Brilliant. That sounds... I'll join you. Sounds
Please,
lovely.
You're more than welcome. Everybody is.
Fab. Me, you, Billy Connolly. Let's go. And everyone else. Amazing. Oh, Edith, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. I know you've got the awards at 8:30, so I will let you go.
Thank you.
It's going to be great.
A little bit nervous about it, but
no,
we'll be fine.
You don't need to be nervous at all. You're an absolute pro.
You.
Fabulous. Right then, don't forget, wherever you are watching from, we want to hear from you. Get your messages in, get your pictures in to be in with the chance of winning those 2 tickets to next year's awards. Hashtag GBPA23, don't forget. Let's have a little look at some that have come in already so far. These are the gals on the red carpet this evening. So, flying the flag for Burnley tonight at the Great British Pub Awards, a finalist in the Best Pub of Watch Sport category. Whatever happens, we are over the moon to be a finalist and represent our community amongst all the big chains and companies in our industry. Wish us luck. Oh, good luck to those guys. And all scrubbed up with somewhere to go. Wish us luck. We're off to the Great British Pub Awards. That's the Bridewell by the looks of it. Thank you so much for sending those in. Keep them coming in. Don't forget, GBPA23 is the hashtag to use. Now, the awards haven't even started yet, and already we have had a jam-packed day here in Manchester. It's all been going on, including some fabulous masterclasses. We've had beer, we've had wine, we've had cocktails, and earlier on, I got an exclusive cocktail lesson. I'm very lucky indeed. Here's what happened. Well, I'm here with Cara Watson, brand ambassador for Don Julio. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much.
Good. Now, what are we making today? Because it's all about cocktails, right?
It is indeed. We're going to be doing a bit of a crowd pleaser today. We're going to be making a Tommy's Margarita.
Okay.
I thought we'd switch it up, and instead of me making it, you're going to be making it for us.
You're going to regret that. I'm going to make an absolute mess. I used to work in a bar, and any time somebody ordered a cocktail, I would be terrified because I just find them so intimidating.
We've got you covered,
okay.
Don't worry, we've got you. So we're going to be starting off with the amazing Don Julio. We're using a Blanco tequila, so it's a young one. It's got a little bit of fire, a little bit of bite.
Okay.
We're going to be doing a big measure of this, so 50 mils straight into our shaker.
Is that all of that, right?
That's all of that.
Okay.
But if you are making them at home, you can use egg cups. We're going to be doing 1 part to 2 parts, so super easy.
Okay, that seems easy.
Yeah, and then we're going to come in with our lime juice.
Right,
lime and tequila go hand in hand. It always brings out that vibrancy, a little bit of spice. So we're going to flip it around and use the small side, and we're going to do 25 mils.
Okay. See, I've got a baby at home, and I'm used to making formula bottles. That's all I've been doing. And I feel like this is the same, but different. I'm like measuring stuff out, and it's a little bit different.
Just a little bit different. Lastly, we're going to be taking agave syrup.
Okay.
So agave is actually what tequila is made from, which is incredible. So it's just going to enhance that flavour. And we're going to do 10 mils. So when we look in, we can see just the lines inside here.
Right.
And 10 mils just to the line of agave.
Okay. So what makes a cocktail then? Because obviously you have like mixer and spirit and things like that. That's not a cocktail though, right?
Yeah. So we used to say that it was anything more than 3 ingredients or 3 ingredients or more.
Okay.
But it's really about balance and mixing. So
okay.
You can shake, you can stir and blend ingredients together. Some of the best cocktails only use 2 ingredients, like the martini. Margaritas, we go for our 3 ingredients.
Is this going in here?
It is going straight in here, yes.
Okay. Should have had a smell of that.
Okay. Yeah, it's delicious. Some agave syrup on some yogurt in the morning as well.
Oh.
And fully agave.
An agave girl.
Exactly.
Okay, lovely.
So what we're going to take next, this is going to be our shake.
Right, oh no, so this is the bit, I don't know why I'm intimidated. I feel like things are going to go flying now.
So what we really want to work to do, when we put the shaker on, and I'm going to do this bit, just make sure we don't...
Thank you.
Okay. So when we do it, it should be able to hold
okay.
from the bottom. It's a little bit like, are the eggs ready trick. Can you hold it above your head?
I'm with you.
And we want to move the ice from one side to the other, because you can see it's already getting cold. We want to do it quite
vigorously.
Hard. Yeah,
okay.
Quite a vigorous shake.
Here we go.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
And normally
everything
people clap.
Bubbles with that.
It's good. We can all shake.
There we go.
And we go. And then we can see it's all gotten super chilled from the outside.
Oh, so that's the idea, right? To get the okay.
Exactly.
I'm with you. I just thought people were just being fancy.
So we're putting some air in that cocktail, brightening up the lime, and then we're also chilling it down.
Okay.
So this is where we're going to take it, and we're going to open from this smile here, and we clank it open.
Make it look so easy.
I've had a few years of practice.
I used to be there at the bar with like a little handbook looking through it as somebody was asking for a cocktail. Sometimes I think cocktails, when it's loads of ingredients, it can be quite intimidating.
It's a lot about the products and the ingredients that you're actually using. So then we're going to
Are we ready to pour?
We are indeed. So we're going to take what we call a strainers, and we're just going to simply pour through.
Oh God, how do I hold this like this?
Exactly like that.
And like that, right?
And you say you've not done. You didn't enjoy doing this before.
Honestly, I was so bad at it. And it's great that more and more pubs are now doing this, because it used to be that you had to go to kind of like a fancy cocktail bar to enjoy a cocktail, but now you can go to any of the pubs that are nominated tonight probably and get one of these cocktails.
Absolutely. That's what is so fantastic, and especially about these simple, fast, quick ingredients, because it's 3 ingredients and you've got the perfect Tommy's Margarita.
Simple. Who's trying it, me or you?
I think you should try it first, considering you made it.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's really nice. I was worried it's going to be too strong, but that's lovely. Cheers.
Well,
who knew? I'm a tequila girly. I feel so very mature after drinking that. It is so good to have your company, by the way, up and down the country this evening. Thousands of you are joining us live, including the King's Arms in Bexleyheath, South East London. They're up for 2 awards tonight. Let's join them. Their host this evening is Alex West. Hi, Alex.
Hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm great, Alex. How are you guys doing? It looks like a great night over there.
We are very excited here. Can you see yourselves, everyone? Can you see yourselves? Yeah? Wonderful. I am here with Sarah and Steve. So, you love the King's Arms, of course, but can Steve tell me what makes a great British pub important to you?
Well, it's a brilliant place to socialise, isn't it? Come to the pub, relax, have a few beers, meet your mates. Meet strangers, I've chatted with strangers, mate.
Exactly. And what is this?
Absolutely love everything about this pub. The live music, comedy nights, the quiz nights, everything is here. They do such a fantastic job and always give us a great night.
That's very true. The King's Arms is very good. Because guys, the live music and everything else, see if I can give you this, don't sing. You can, if you've got time, I'll give you a little quick song. So, let's have a little sing along, shall we, my friends? Come on, let's sing, my friends. Wonderful. Sleeping Saturday night, going high, don't you know that guy? Had a place to play, and you said you'd never leave, but I don't think
Amazing. Oh, it seems a shame to come away from them. They look like they're having the most amazing night over in Bexleyheath. Thank you so much to Alex and all the guys over there at the King's Arms. Now, loads of you have been getting in touch with your watch party pictures to be in with a chance of winning 2 tickets to next year's event. Unfortunately, the competition is now closed, but keep sending them in because we love to see them. It's hashtag GBPA23, and we'll be showing some more on here on the live stream a little bit later on, and of course announcing our winner at about 8:15 as well. Now, speaking of competitions, one of our 17 awards tonight is for Best Pub Chef. Now, of course, there was only one way to judge an award like this, and that is a high-stakes cook-off this afternoon, and we made them rustle up some delicious grub for us. So, here's what happened.
The chefs that we have got cooking for us today will be under a really time-pressured environment. They've got a limited amount of time to be able to prepare a dish from ingredients that they don't know what they're using yet. So it's a 45-minute time slot for the cook-off itself. There's a little bit of time before that to get to grips with the ingredients and to have a little bit of time to prep as well.
I'm looking for something interesting, fresh, with great technique, and a really delicious plate of food.
They've got a tough challenge today because they're going into an environment they're not used to. They won't be cooking with their equipment, they won't be cooking in their kitchen. They've got to use ingredients that are going to be a blind surprise, that they need to come up with something really quickly that they can deliver in a short space of time.
Oh, I think it's really important. I think it gives them great credentials, something to other people can look at and aspire to. And I just think it sets them out apart different from the crowd, really.
Winning awards is the best thing to happen. Being an award winner means people actually sit up and bother to book a table and come and eat at your pub. That's the win.
The chefs that we have got with us today are incredible chefs of amazing establishments. They're really at the top of their game, so it's exciting to see what they're going to do.
I started my chef career in the army. I was there for 9 years and I came out and fell into a Michelin star job because I didn't know what it was and haven't looked back since.
I became a chef because I had a passion for food from a very, very early age. I was lucky both my parents were both in the industry and I grasped it quite quickly and made my way up through the ranks in London and slowly began to have a major passion for cooking and a major passion for food, and it really helped me what I'm doing now today.
I very much cook quintessentially English food. I love pub food. I've given it a twist. I take Nordic influence and Asian influence to this.
My speciality in cooking would be classical French, but I've branched out since then. I've turned to Asian, I've turned to great British classics and tried to make them more fine dining, more edible for the pub sort of community and more accessible for everybody.
We're quite meat heavy at the restaurant that we're working in. A lot of sort of regeneratively farmed cattle and sheep is kind of our speciality. Generally happy to do anything, but yeah, we all, I think, have a side that we prefer.
45 minutes to produce a dish is going to be really, really hard. It's going to be testing all of our skills to the absolute maximum.
I mean, it's going to be a magic clock, so we'll think we've got 35 minutes and it'll end up being 15. Being proud to produce what I'm putting up and not embarrassing myself.
Well, these are good chefs, so I'm looking for a bit of wow factor, looking at presentation, looking at how they prepare it, and obviously it's got to taste great as well, so good luck to them.
The sort of things that wouldn't look great today is if they sort of get themselves in a bit of a fluster, make a mess of how they work, get themselves caught out on time, but these are good chefs, so I'm pretty sure we won't have to worry about that.
And Nikki joins us now. I tell you what, I'm hungry watching that. Nikki, first thing we need to do is see the results of this cook-off. So talk us through the finished dishes then. We're going to have a little look at them on the screen now. And if you can talk us through whose is whose.
So we've got, is this from the young chef?
This is Gareth Barber's, I believe, from the Tiger Inn. So what did Gareth make?
So Gareth made a lamb dish with a bit of a cassoulet underneath, with some beans and some herbs and vegetables, in a really creamy sauce with a bit of goat's cheese, I believe, in there as well.
That looks lovely.
Yeah, it was good.
Secondly, we've got Charlotte Vincent from Candlelight Inn. So what did Charlotte make?
So she also went with the lamb dish. And used the kind of seasonal veg that we had on offer to give it a bit of a different flavour.
That looks very sort of homely, looks like a bit of a winter warmer, that one. And then Nina Matsunaga from the Black Bull, a bit more minimalist this one.
Yeah, she again used the lamb, all three of our chefs used the lamb. And she kind of made a different sauce to go with it, but again used the beans and the pulses that were provided.
She does a lot of work with mint, right? Which obviously with the lamb is perfect.
Yeah, exactly that.
Very nice indeed, lovely stuff. Now, without telling us obviously who's won, have the judges come to a decision? It must have been difficult.
It was a really difficult decision, but yeah, the decision I believe has been made.
Oh, well, we will find out a little bit later on. But obviously, even being nominated in this category is a massive boost to their careers, surely.
Yeah, definitely. It's an accolade that everyone wants to get in for and to win. We had so many entries, and to even, as you say, get to this stage is an incredible achievement. And then to have to cook in front of everybody that's at the awards live when anything could happen.
It must be so nerve-wracking, but I suppose working in a kitchen is quite kind of tense work anyway. Nikki, thank you so much for joining us. Obviously, as I say, we will be announcing the winner in the awards a little bit later on. We've got loads of you getting in touch on the socials, GBPA23 if you want to get in touch. Over on Twitter, Stephen Alton got in touch. Looking forward to the Great British #Pub Awards this evening in Manchester. A fantastic celebration of our nation's pubs and why they are the heart of their communities. Congratulations to all the finalists. You are all already winners. Absolutely too right, Stephen. Couldn't have said it better myself. Lovely stuff. Now, we couldn't end the pre-show without a few words from the editor of the Morning Advertiser and, of course, the award show co-host, Ed Beddington. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much for having me.
Long time no see, it was last year,
Indeed.
wasn't it?
Yes,
How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. Looking forward to announcing our winners.
Yes, absolutely. I've seen you guys rehearsing over there, but I haven't heard who the winners are. Now, how's the day been here? Because obviously we've had loads going on here in Manchester all day today.
Yeah, busy. The weather has been delightful in Manchester, as it ever is.
Yes.
No, it's been good. We've had a lot going on. We've had masterclasses, been doing the chef cook-offs, and people have been enjoying themselves and gearing up for the awards. So.
Yeah. Now, obviously, it has been a tough year for pubs, for this whole industry, really. Of course, all of our nominees tonight, they're kind of all already winners, right? Just even by being nominated to have weathered that storm throughout the year, they're already kind of winners.
Absolutely. These guys are hugely impressive operators. You know, they've done a fantastic job. It's not easy out there. It's very tough. But you know, they're holding on. They're smashing it out of the park, and people are benefiting from enjoying their wonderful operations.
Absolutely, and maybe brighter skies ahead for these guys. Do we think? Hopefully.
Well, fingers crossed. I mean, there's definitely some challenges ahead of us, but people still want to go out. You know, pubs are a key part of our social sort of culture within the UK. So, yeah, I think people want to go out and enjoy themselves, and where better to go than some absolutely award-winning pubs.
Absolutely. Now, this awards obviously has been going on nearly 3 decades. Why is it so important to be shouting about this sector and this industry?
I think it's that classic thing, isn't it? Sort of nobody's going to blow your trumpet for you. We've got to shout about it.
Yeah.
It's a sector that's vibrant and exciting. We need to put the spotlight on that. We need to celebrate what great things this sector does. It's not just about going out. You know, these places are community hubs. They look after people, they support people, and we need to shine a light on that.
Yeah, absolutely. There are 17 awards up for grabs tonight. What do you look for in your nominees? 'Cause obviously there's so many pubs across the country. What are you particularly looking for to get nominated?
It varies from category to category, but
Right.
generally we're looking for excellence. We're looking for great operators, great engagement with their communities, great engagement with their staff, people that look after their people and develop people and run fantastic businesses that are absolutely key to provide for their communities.
Absolutely, and obviously we are beaming into pubs up and down the country this evening as well, so although it's great to have the support of everyone here this evening, so great to have everyone's support at home as well, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's brilliant to be able to shout about it as widely as we can and get as many eyeballs on this event to give these guys, you know, the recognition they deserve.
Absolutely, Ed, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure as always. I'll let you get to the stage because you're a busy man tonight, got loads to do over there. Right then, we have one more treat for you this evening, and it starts in about 15 minutes' time. A local legend who started his career in pubs and clubs across Manchester. Alex Boardman is live on stage with a comedy set. You do not want to miss this. That's all from me. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you soon.
We are here for you, the good old pub that hasn't changed a seat in years. Too often, paperwork gets in the way. It's time to change. Welcome to Easel. Easel makes running your business easier, with insights to bring more people through your doors and services that smartly boost your profitability. Backed by Heineken with 150 years of trusted partnerships, Easel. Business made easy.
Still no taxi. Guys, the ride's here. Frank. Hey. Leaps in the wrong road.
Fresh. Everything I touch right now is fresh. Everything in my life right now fresh.
We do things differently on the mountain, like never serving our beer until the mountains turn blue. Coors, keep it fresh.
Entertainment, please welcome to the stage Manchester-based comedian Alex Boardman.
Good evening, everybody. Is everybody okay? Yes, exactly. If you don't know what's happening right now, that is the sound of 600 people wondering aloud, who the hell is that? My name's Alex. Hello, I am from Manchester. I'm just here to start us off on the right note and welcome everybody to Manchester. Give us a cheer if you're from the Northwest. Okay, that's not everybody, so most people probably don't know where they are. This is Manchester. It's absolutely fine. Before we start, actually, this is rubbish. Let's not do this. We've got an amazing show for you. It's broken up nice and easily into 10-minute sections so that all the people taking cocaine tonight can keep nipping in and out to the toilets. Yeah. It's quite obvious who you are, either that or you've got cystitis. Firstly, have you had an okay day? Has it been all right? Good. Who'd have thought that free food and free drinks would be such a winner? Who knows? Although, let's be honest, if you're not having a good time, that's not our fault. That's because you're not really out with your proper friends, are you? You're out with, let's be honest, you're out with people you work with. And the way that works, if you don't know, maybe there's 10 people on your table. The person you're sat next to on either side, you will love them. They're awesome. Have a look at them and give them a little nod. They get you through every single shift. Yes, they do. Now just take a look at the person. Have a look at the person next door but one to them. They're all right. They're not as good as the person sat next to you, but they're not bad. Do you know what I mean? If your best mate's sick, they'll do. By the time you get 2 and 3 people away, let's be honest, you wouldn't really care if they died. So, ladies and gentlemen, shh. Before we start properly, before we get the proceedings underway, late great comedian Ken Dodd, in this kind of situation with a room of 600 people who don't necessarily know each other, came up with a trick that just puts some energy in the room and starts us all off on the right foot before we begin. So firstly, everybody sit with a really straight back for me if you can. That's it. It's not a trick, I promise. I'm not going to pick on anyone. You need to put your hands in the surrender position. Now, depending, exactly, if it's a rough pub that you work in, I'm pretty sure this must be a weekly occurrence for some of you. Right, all you need to do, everybody, take a deep breath in through your nose. Keep your hands like that and just wiggle your fingers ever so slightly. And exhale, keep your hands like that. That's it, lovely, sir. Awesome. Keep doing it, keep doing it. Another deep breath in through your nose. Wiggle your fingers a little bit faster. And quickly put them into the lap of the person sitting next to you. Look at you, madam, you're loving it. You're punching the air. Oh my God, sir, you've lost your socks. That must have been a bit more fun than I was expecting. So firstly, let's see who's in. If you're from Scotland, on the count of 3, give us a cheer. 1, 2, 3. Wow. 4 of you. Fantastic. Obviously, too tight to buy the train ticket down. So welcome. Everybody in Scotland that's watching at home, welcome to you. Anyone from Wales, give us a cheer. Awesome. Let's not do the obvious jokes, although I once gigged in Wrexham. I don't know if anybody's ever been in a pub in Wales. And I walked in and I was like, oh my God, everyone's just instantly started speaking Welsh because I've walked in and I'm English. But they weren't actually. Everyone was just like, they were just so drunk, unlike anything I've ever seen. If you're from England, if you're from the northeast, give us a cheer. Awesome. 5 Geordies, that's enough for a fight. Probably will kick off. If you've never been to Newcastle, that is probably the best night out in England. It is. I recommend it. I saw a man in Newcastle he was drunk, it was 5 o'clock in the evening, he got hit by a bus and it spun him round and the bus stopped about 50 yards further up the road and the fella ran after the bus and punched the bus. That's normal for Newcastle. And if you were to say that in Newcastle, those Geordies in the room now are going, well, it sounds like the bus deserved it. It's not right. It's a weird place. Possibly people from London in. Anybody from London in? Yeah. Yeah. Amazed you could hear me with your head so far up your own arses. Now, Are you proper London? Are you like Cockneys or whereabouts in London, sir? South London, that's good, isn't it? So you've probably done some sort of blag to get here and threatened to shoot someone. Fantastic. That is the cocainiest looking table I've ever seen, by the way. Absolutely love it. I went to London 3 weeks ago, ate in Soho, round from the Palladium. First pub, looked like a normal pub. I was with my wife, and I went to the man behind the bar. Can I have a pint of lager, please, a pint of Kronenberg? He poured a pint of Kronenberg, and he looked me straight in the eye, and he went, $8.50. And then I'm looking to think, oh, has he accidentally poured 2? No. That's what he thinks is the right answer to 1 pint of Kronenberg. And then my wife went, oh, I think I'll have a gin and tonic. You can bloody think again, you won't. Not at these prices. I'll be honest, at these prices, we're having 2 straws and we're sharing this. So let me tell you where you are, firstly. This is Trafford. This area is Trafford. A mile that way is Salford. Anyone in for a award from Salford? No. It's probably the roughest part of Manchester, to be honest. If you need a point of reference as to how rough it is in Salford, if you do a pub quiz, question 1 is, what are you looking at? That's the kind of place you're dealing with. Up there is Urmston, Stretford, which is all right, and then Urmston. Again, there'll be no one in from Urmston, to be honest, because it's backward. It's absolutely the way. They couldn't even fill the form in to get tickets, I'd imagine. If you do a pub quiz in Urmston, basically the question master will say, right, everyone, number your sheet down the side 1 to 20, and that will be the end of the quiz. That's it. You can get like 18 right and still walk it. And then that way, about 2 miles that way is Didsbury, which is super, super posh. Absolutely. That's the kind of place where team names in a pub quiz are written in Latin. Do you know what I mean? The music round is performed by a string quartet. It's absolutely diabolical. Anyway, before I go, I've just got to make a few announcements. Everybody coming up to present awards. There's people from Green King here. Where are the Green King people? Wow. You sound delighted. Oh my God, can you imagine? Dudes, you work for a brewery. It's the dream job. Cheer up. Heineken? Just 2 women and another one. Fantastic. All the pubs, when everyone comes up to give an award or to receive an award, you will be filmed. There is a man who looks like a robot walking around, and it's being live streamed throughout all the pubs in the UK who wants to look at it. Please don't do what you want to do and just go pretend to be happy for them. Likewise, if you do win a trophy tonight, if you win an award, remember it's a little bit like kissing your auntie at Christmas when it comes to giving a speech. Do you know what I mean? Keep it short and sweet. Anything too long, it just gets very uncomfortable for everybody watching. So without any further ado, we up for a good time? It's going to be brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the awards. See you all again. Good luck, everybody. Thanks very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome editor of the Morning Advertiser, Ed Beddington.
I just wanna be part of your symphony. Will hold me tight and not let go.
Good evening and welcome to the Great British Pub Awards 2023. I hope you've all enjoyed the day so far, but we're now ready for the main event. These awards are here to celebrate everything that is so great about this industry. You all work astonishingly hard to deliver wonderful experiences, memorable occasions, and to help and support the communities you serve, often going above and beyond. It's a real privilege to be able to recognise the amazing stuff that you guys do and give you a moment to shine in the spotlight, winners or not. Tonight, you should all be really proud of the great things that you do and the fact they brought you here today. This is an amazing industry that we all work in, and it contributes so much to the UK society, culture, and economy, providing welcoming venues for celebrations, shelter and company for those without, and offers inclusive spaces which allow people to get together in all manner of ways. Economically, we raise huge sums for the Exchequer, and we collectively employ over 1 million people across the UK in the hospitality sector. So it's nice to be able to step back and recognise some of that once in a while. We've had a record number of entries this year, which were painstakingly shortlisted to a handful in each category, represented by you in this room. The judges have had a challenging time, travelling the length and breadth of the country, visiting every single site. So I'd like to pay tribute to their hard work and dedication. Give them a round of applause. And while all our finalists are here in the room tonight, there are hundreds of other pubs with their staff and customers hosting watch parties on the live stream. So hello to everyone watching around Great Britain. And for those that are watching, they say the camera adds £10. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. In addition to the live stream, to give you the tools to really shout about your success, we'll be sending out winners packs tomorrow. It's not an easy trading environment out there, and we've got plenty of challenges. But ours is a resilient sector, and we thrive on overcoming whatever is thrown at us. So make the most of the fact you're here tonight, promote it, let all your customers know what amazing pubs you all are. We'll be shortly revealing which of you will be taking home an award. But before that, I'd like to pay tribute to our sponsors, without whom none of this would be possible. So please give them a big cheer to Admiral Taverns, Booker and Macro, Coca-Cola Euro-Pacific Partners, Diageo, Easel by Heineken, Everard Cole, Green King Pubs and Partners, Marston's, Molson Coors, PepsiCo, Punch Pubs & Co, Seba, Stonegate Group, and Valio Snack Foods. Thanks also to Moët Hennessy, who are kindly presenting a bottle of Moët and Chandon to all our winners tonight. So now, without further ado, please join me in welcoming our host for this evening, the wonderful Edith Bowman.
so much for having me. Pubs around the country, if you're watching as well. Hi, Mum. I grew up in a pub, so it's the world that I grew up in, so I feel like I've kind of come home, to be honest, and congratulations for everything you do, and thank you for everything you do. You're such a big part of everybody's life, so congratulations to you all being in the room tonight. Congratulations. So, this is the Great British Pub Awards 2023. Tonight we are coming to you from this fabulous venue, the Victoria Warehouse in Manchester. And the Great British Pub Awards recognises outstanding venues throughout the UK, from the small, wet-led community pub to the thatched rural destination diva. We are here to celebrate pubs and bars of all types, sizes and shapes. Now, the Great British Pub is a unique and special part of our culture. It goes back many, 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 many years, but one thing that it continues to do is bring communities together, offers company, offers support for those that lack it. They're places to celebrate in, to commiserate in, to gather, to cheer on the Lionesses and other teams to success, to mark important milestones, and often as a focal point for vital community services and needs. Pubs do so much more than just sell booze, and we are here to celebrate that tonight, to recognise the important and vital work that so often doesn't get noticed or recognised. All of you, congratulations. Now, all of you, not just our finalists and winners, are here tonight, but all of the pubs across the UK are heroes of their own communities, and that is something that we should never forget, and I'm delighted to be here tonight to pay tribute to that tonight. But don't just take my word for it. Let's hear from the pubs themselves.
They're a vital part of the local community. Most people find that they meet their girlfriends, they meet their future wives. It's inherent within British culture.
They keep people together. So it doesn't matter if you work a 9 to 5 or you work the night shifts. A pub is somewhere that everyone can come to at a certain point when they finish their work day or before they're going off to work, and they can speak to you behind the bar, share their stories, share what's going on before they go home or before they go off to work.
It comes back to communities again. I think, pubs are the heart of the community. They're the place that the community can get together, they can meet, they can talk about all the things that are happening in their lives, they can celebrate the things in their lives.
Pubs are important because it's in our heritage. It brings people together, families, friends, colleagues. They're really underestimated, and they're somewhere that everyone can go.
It's the heart of the community.
It is, and they should be the heart of the community, and I think that is greatly underestimated in the UK.
Lovely. Thank you so much, everybody. So here in Manchester, we are bringing you the winners live. We have the finalists in the room tonight. Good luck. But there are also pubs all over the country hosting their very own Great British Pub Awards celebrations. Right now, streaming us into their pubs for their staff and customers, and hopefully shouting at the screens. Don't forget to tweet, Instagram, add your photos on Facebook using the hashtag, which is #PubAwards. Now, although we are here to celebrate pubs and highlight what a great, resilient, caring sector and place to work they provide, this is an awards night, which means we'll have winners! There might be some losers. But, come on, there's no losers. You're all great British pubs. Now, I just want to say as well, if you are a winner tonight, I wanted to just to kind of walk you through the kind of process. So you come up the stairs here, we do a nice little picture, and then what you do is you go across and chat to Ed for a few minutes, you'll get your award, and then you can leave, and we'll all stare at you whilst you do that elegantly. No pressure whatsoever. Shall we get on to the main event, the Great British Pub Awards 2023? Yes! So if you are here for the first time, the awards recognise pubs across several categories. This year also saw us take the finalists in 2 of our categories, Best Pub Chef and Best Young Pub Chef, sponsored... Someone's very excited over there. It's sponsored by Booker and Macron. We put them head-to-head in a cook-off to determine the winners of this category. These cook-offs took place just this afternoon, so well done to all of those that took part. I've also got to say, can I have a round of applause for the food that everybody had out there tonight as well, because I stood in a queue and had lovely tacos. So thanks to everybody who was working in catering out there tonight. It was brilliant. But to reveal the shortlist for the best young pub chef, I'm going to hand over to my very able assistant, Mr. Ed Beddington. Ed, over to you.
Thank you, Edith. And the finalists are Charlie Kendall-Smith from the Dog at Wingham. Carl Carranti from the Cricketers. And Tabby Martin from Queen of Cups.
Oh, I love the enthusiasm. Keep it up. It's brilliant. To announce the winner, could you please welcome Sales Director at Booker Macro, Lee Baker.
You're right. Well, this afternoon they worked their socks off. Probably the toughest challenge that they've had to date at cooking. It was amazing. Hopefully some of you saw them. But there is one winner, and that winner is, for Best Young Pub Chef 2023, goes to Carl Carranti.
It sounds complicated.
It's alright, like. It must have been alright, like, if it won, like, do you know what I mean?
Wait, were you expecting to take the crown?
Not really, like, do you know what I mean? It's one of them.
Carl, well done. Congratulations. Off he goes.
Carl, everybody! Legend! Slightly quicker. Otherwise, we'll be here until tomorrow night. Just saying. Right, next up is Best Pub Chef, once again sponsored by Booker and Macro. Ed, please, will you please tell us the shortlist?
Our chefs in the running are Gareth Barber from the Tiger Inn, Charlotte Vincent from the Candlelight Inn, and Nina Matsunaga from the Black Bull. Before we announce the winner, we'd also like to say a huge well done to the 3 other semi-finalists who narrowly missed out on today's live cook-off. They are Sean Jeffers from the Red Lion, Richard Williams from the Cholly Arm, and Aisha Kalaji from the Queen of Cups.
Lee, would you mind coming back up, sir, to do the honours? Thank you very much indeed.
Would help if I had this. Sorry, me again. So, wowing the judges with their natural skills, creating a cracking dish under immense pressure, limited resources. It was truly fantastic, all three were, but one stood out. So the best pub chef 2023 is Charlotte Vincent.
Charlotte, well, firstly, thank you for running to the stage. That was above and beyond. If you've got your breath back. What did you create?
I created a lovely lamb dish. Got some amazing ingredients. So just lamb, nice and traditional, good rich flavours.
Okay, and fantastic. And cooking under that kind of pressure, how was it?
Hot, actually. It was quite intense, much more intense than I thought it would be. So yeah, it was really good.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Charlotte. Cheers. Bye.
Well done, Charlotte. Charlotte, everybody. So good, this band are awesome. Next is the Admiral Taverns Pub of the Year. Ed, over to you. Woo!
And the shortlist is Keynsham Courtyard, the Commercial Inn, Boot and Shoe, the Bell Ringer, and the Brown Cow Inn.
Eager Beaver here on stage already to announce the winner. Please put your hands together and give the Managing Director of Admiral Taverns, Ian Ronayne, a round of applause.
Evening all. Edith, you said get up here quick, right?
It's amazing. You're like a ninja.
This pub has created an outstanding all-year-round outside space with terrific curb appeal to pull in its customers, all backed up by great offer and fantastic service. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the Admiral Taverns Pub of the Year is the Boot and Shoe in Pontefract.
So, Jamie, you're an accountant by training, so have you worked out exactly what this means to the final detail for the pub?
Not yet, no.
Pleased with the win?
Absolutely, yeah.
What do you put it down to?
The team. So it's a big thank you to the whole team. So we've got Bev, Andy behind me, Sean, my dad, and then the support we've received from Admiral Taverns.
Perfect. Thank you very much, guys.
Congratulations, guys. Right then, moving on to Best Pub Garden, sponsored by Diageo. Now, we all know how important those outdoor spaces have become. And this category recognises those green-fingered pubs that really are investing time and energy into those outside spaces.
So our finalists in this category are the Hare and Hounds, the Elephant and Castle, the Drummond at Albury, the Bellflower, Ye Old Bridge Inn, and Gaggle of Geese.
To announce the winner, please welcome Diageo's Customer Marketing Manager, James Coward.
Evening all. So, this rural pub has something for everyone in its outside space, from garden games, activities for children, and space for more. The winner of Best Pub Garden 2023 is the Gaggle of Geese.
Congratulations. I guess the question that everyone is going to be asking is, how many geese in a gaggle?
4 pygmy goats.
4 pygmy goats. I mean, gardens are huge, everyone's investing on it. How are you guys staying ahead, would you say?
Well, I think for us, the garden needs to be an inclusive space, so we've got a double-decker play bus, campsite, shepherd huts, pygmy goats, crazy golf, ice cream parlour. You know, it's a real kind of space where people can come and play without disturbing each other. So it's going to be great.
Thank you very much. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Right then, let's move on to Green King Pub of the Year. Ed, give us a shortlist.
Of course, the finalists are East End Fox, the Carnarvon, Hare and Hounds, Lion and Lamb, the Stag, and Guy Earl of Warwick.
To announce the winner, please would you welcome the Managing Director of Green King Pub Partners, Dan Robinson.
Good evening, everybody. So this pub is an outstanding operation run with a great sense of fun by its operators, who along with a dedicated team deliver a fantastic experience for all. And so the Green King Pub of the Year 2023 is the Stag.
Congratulations. Now, guys, you're famous for doing Sunday roast for dogs. What's next? Cocktails for cats?
We're waiting for you to turn up for burlesque.
Well, there's an offer. There is an offer. What makes you stand out?
I think we listen to what our locals want, and we create a space for everyone. So whether it's a lone, someone coming in just want to use the space, but also offering a community hub. And we've got a great team as well, so thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Well done, Stag. Right then, shall we move on to Best Pub for Families? Now, this is a category that celebrates pubs that appeal to the lucrative family market for both parents and children.
This year's finalists are Gaggle of Geese, Puss in Boots, the Hightown Pub and Kitchen, Ye Old Bridge Inn, The Plough, and the Almondsbury Creative.
With a smooth operation, quality food and drink, a warm welcome for everyone, and a variety of events to suit each member of the family. The Best Pub for Families 2023 is The Plough.
It's got to be you, it's got to be you. So having had to endure a family trip to the pub recently, hats off to you. Who's easy to handle, the kids or the grandparents?
Say again, sorry?
Who's easy to handle, kids or grandparents?
It's always the kids, isn't it? The grandparents are an absolute nightmare, and the kids, they just do what they want anyway, so...
Perfect. What makes a good family pub?
I think it's something, I mean, we've got great team members. Becky is absolute family pub through and through, secret pub company through and through, but it's something that can offer everything. We offer tons of events for every single user group that comes to the pub, particularly families, they're our market, so yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Well done, team. Next up is Marston's Pub of the Year. Oh yes. Ed, the finalists are...
The finalists are the Black Bull Inn, Cock and Magpie, the Holly Bush, Royal Oak Chapel Ash, the Star Inn, and the Rose and Crown.
To announce the winner, please could you welcome Operations Director at Marston's, Matt Whitting.
Good evening, everyone. This picturesque operation has thrived against all the odds thrown at it. And with a beautiful garden and a great approach to sustainability, the Marston's Pub of the Year 2023 is the Rose and Crown.
congratulations, Andrew. You asked me to ask you a nice question. So you're a builder by trade, and the pub regularly floods. Who does the plumbing?
Him.
What makes your business so good?
Matt and I, a few years ago, we've only been in the business now for 3 years, right? Okay, we come from different backgrounds, business development, construction. Our pub floods 3 times a year. Not 3 times a year, 3 times in 3 years. And what we do, we put it back together for the community, the local people, and they support us, and it's a great space to be in. Thank you. I'm stuck for words.
Thank you very much, Andy. Guys, congratulations.
Right then, we're going to move on to best pub for dogs. Yeah. Now, I only recently got my very first dog, so thank you, because you make my life so much easier now that I can take my dog to the pub. It's awesome. But being dog friendly is such a key factor for so many operators, with more and more people like myself owning poochies. Pubs need to really put their best paw forward. Sorry, thank you. No, you didn't need to do that, but thanks very much. It's great. I'll take that. Yeah. Ed, do you want to take us away with the shortlist? Lead us into... No, I'm going to leave it there.
I'm just very disappointed you didn't go for those puns there.
Yeah.
So our finalists are the Bellflower, the King's Arms, the Leicester Arms, the Bull's Heads, the Maltings, and the Swan.
Brilliant. Okay, this pub has collared the award for its fantastic approach, thank you, to our four-legged friends, and it's the second time on the trot. Yeah. Of course, the best pub for dogs 2023 is the Bellflower!
I love the way you're all fighting over who's going to actually talk here. So, who's easier to deal with, the owners or the dogs?
Dogs, definitely.
And 2 years on the run, what are you doing right? What makes you so good with dogs?
So we just tailor every experience for every guest, and we're not just dog friendly, we're dog eccentric, so it goes a long way.
Perfect. Thank you very much, guys.
Congratulations! Right, we're going to move on to Punch Pub of the Year, and the finalists are, Ed.
The Ferry, the Shakespeare Inn, the Wixted Arms, the Ship, Bull's Heads, the Plough, the William Mitchell, the Doghouse, and the Anglesey Arms.
That is one hell of a list. Right then, to announce the winner, could you please welcome the CEO at Punch, Clive Chesser.
This is a fantastic example of outstanding operators delivering an amazing experience in a historic and a beautiful building. That's absolutely true. If slightly understated, these guys are bloody brilliant. I'm delighted to announce the Punch Pub of the Year for 2023 is the Plough at Prestbury.
Guys, congratulations. Now, you're based in Cheltenham, so I guess the question everyone wants to know is who you're tipping for the Gold Cup.
Oh, Jesus. Honestly, you'll have to ask one of our best punters, who is Simon. Like, he's in with all the guys at Cheltenham. Like, he knows all the tips.
We will bear that in mind. What makes you such a good pub, would you say?
Well, there's only one thing that makes us a good pub. I mean, obviously, we're the drivers of it, but the main thing that makes us a good pub is our team. And I don't want to get emotional because they're all watching, and I know they're all watching. They're all streaming it. So it's our team, it's our customers, and it's our family and friends, and they literally support everything we do. So, you know.
Perfect. Congratulations, guys. Well done to the Plough.
Well done, Team Plough. Is anybody else playing Guess the Tune? It's so great, isn't it? It's so, I love that. Show me love. You were giving it all that over there. It's like, so great. Anyway, sorry, slightly distracted. Shall we talk about Best City Urban Pub, sponsored by Molson Coors. City and town pubs have a huge number of competitors. Our shortlist are managing to offer some of the most creative spaces in the sector. Ed.
And our finalists are the King's Arms. No idea where they are. The Audley Public House. The Bridewell. The Coach House. The George IV. And the Turk's Head.
So, to announce the winner, could you please welcome L&T Controller at Molson Coors, Alex Holmcroft.
Hello, everyone. So, offering an oasis of calm amid a busy area, this pub offers great drinks, great food, and the chance to immerse yourself in sporting experiences, particularly rugby. The winner of Best City Urban Pub 2023 is the Turk's Head.
Okay, fine. I mean, you're a big rugby pub. It's a big rugby town. I mean, busy time of year for you right now?
Yeah, very busy. Just massive. Just massive. Twickenham's great. Just pop.
What's the key to hosting a good rugby event then?
Lots of beer.
Perfect. There you go. Congratulations, guys. Thank you very much.
Moving on to Stonegate Pub of the Year. And the finalists are Ed,
The Farmer's Arms, The Swan, The White Horse, The Allied Arms, and The Woodman.
To announce the winner, please could you welcome to the stage CEO of Stonegate Group, David McDowell.
Hi everyone, it's so great to announce this one and award it to such passionate operators. So this is a wonderful example of maximising every square inch of trading space in a pub with outstanding outdoor space and a real dedication to reuse and recycling. The Stonegate Pub of the Year 2023 is The Woodman.
Guys, congratulations. I mean, you've been a previous finalist a number of times now. How's it feel to be the bride, not the bridesmaid this time?
Well, thanks, Ed. I've got to say thank you very much to everybody for here tonight, and also my team who are amazing, but the most important thing is our customers. And my team here, thank you for coming tonight. I can't believe it, to be honest. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much, guys. Well done.
Well done, team. Lovely stuff. So great. Right then, now we move on to a very, very popular category. Best Pub for Food, which is sponsored by Booker and Macro. Now, awarding a pub that is wowing its punters with culinary treats. It's a tough one, Ed.
Our finalists are the Beresford Arms, the Hind's Heads, the Lock of the Tyne, the Bull's Heads, the Carpenter's Arms, and the Shipton Mill Inn.
Oh, I could eat all of that. It all looked delicious. To announce the winner, could you please welcome back the sales director at Booker Macro, Lee Baker.
Me again. Hello. So, with a strong reputation for an outstanding and impressive food offer, one that attracts a few celebrity customers to boot, Yep, catch up. The winner of the Best Pub for Food 2023 is the Lock and the Tyne.
Guys, congratulations. Now, you've become a bit of a celebrity haunt. What's Elton John's go-to dish?
Cheese donuts.
Really?
Yeah, every time. His kids love it.
Fantastic. What makes you such a great pub, would you say?
For me, the two chef proprietors. Obviously, we've got Johnny here tonight. Stevie's back at home looking after the kids tonight, and the staff. Absolutely incredible. And the customers, sorry.
The customers come in, they come back and they love it, like, seriously. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
I'd really like a cheese donut right now. Sounds delicious. Well done to Team Loch and Tyne. The next award is for Best Sustainable Pub, sponsored by Heineken. Now this is a this is a popular one, isn't it? Shh. This is a category that's taken a real hammer in the last 18 months, and we're delighted to be able to shine a light on some of the best in the sector.
Our finalists are Bat and Ball, Fox and Hounds, Stroud Brewery Tap Room, the Black River Inn, the Lock of the Tyne, and the Rising Sun.
To announce the winner, please welcome Head of E-Commerce at Heineken, Lindsay Logan.
Evening. This is an operation that is set out to put sustainability and the environment at the heart of everything the business does. At the same time, is hosting a huge range of events which put it firmly at the heart of its community. The winner of Best Sustainable Pub 2023 is Stroud Brewery Tap Room.
Guys, congratulations. I assume you travelled here by train. That isn't your Humvee in the car park, right?
We didn't travel by train.
So why is sustainability so important to you?
All of us have an impact on the planet. You know, the more we spend, the more we have an impact. Spend your money on things that do good. Spend it with families, spend it with friends, spend it on food and drink that has a positive impact on our countryside. You know, that's what we do.
Perfect. Spend it in the pub. Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Yay! Well done, Stride Brewery. Next award is for Community Hero, sponsored by Coca-Cola Euro-Pacific Partners, who have also, check this out, this is awesome, they've also pledged to give all the finalists in this category £1,000 each and a whopping £10,000 to the winner. Woo! We know how much pubs do for their communities, but these shortlisted operators really went above and beyond and deserve to be celebrated. Ed.
And the finalists are Chaplains in the Cellar Bar, the Lion Treorchy, the Old Abbey Tap House, the Alexandra, the Rose and Crown Inn, and the Dog and Parrots.
To announce the winner, please welcome from Coca-Cola Euro-Pacific Partners, Amy Carson and Damien Brindle.
Delighted to be here. We love the energy. We've got a little bit emotional over on our table. The table behind us, I think it's 54, have won 2 awards tonight. So we are absolutely feeling the love in the room. I will pass over to Damien to give a little bit more information.
So this pub stands out in so many ways, both within its location and its community, providing a highly valued asset that sets an example for others to follow.
And we are absolutely delighted to announce that the winner of the Community Hero 2023 is the Old Abbey Tap House.
Okay, guys, congratulations. What makes you a community hero?
I think the fact we run as a social enterprise, so we're a non-for-profit pub. Everything we do gets generated back into work, and we work on the edge of a council estate. We do lots of stuff around with elders. We do daytime discos to create spaces for older people to go out and boogie without having to go into town. We do lots of intergenerational work to try and get young people hanging out with old people. We do pay-as-you-feel meals, lots of beautiful things, and it's just like, I think the meaning of what it means for a pub to be a community space.
Perfect. Thank you very much, guys. Well done.
Congratulations, guys! Brilliant job. Next is the best pub to watch sport. And what a summer of sport we've had. And we're better to watch it than in one of our 6 finalists. Ed, tell us where they are.
Our sports finalists are the Dartford Sports Bar, Sports Bar and Grill, Canary Wharf, the Royal Dyche, the Coach House, the Cross Keys, and Pinnacle Beer and Gin Hall.
So, this is a pub that truly wears its colours not just on its sleeves, but on the walls, seats, ceiling and pool table too. It's even gone so far as to change its name in support of its local manager. If you haven't guessed it, the winner of the Best Pub to Watch Sport 2023 is the Royal Dyche!
Congratulations. So, any plans to change the name to the Royal Company, or are you hoping that Sean Dyche will be rehired when he gets sacked by Everton?
No, I don't think we can overlook the good work that Sean Dyche did. Exciting time to be a Burnley fan right now, but no, name's going to stay.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Next up is Best Country Rural Pub, sponsored by Everald Co. The Village Pub has long been a British staple. Destination pubs must offer a home for locals and so much more. Ed.
Our finalists are the Black Bull, the Chumley Arms, the Three Hills, the Elephant and Castle, the Plough, and Fox and Hounds.
To announce the winner, please welcome Director at Everald Co, John Heald.
Good evening all. You won't believe it, but the dog did genuinely have some of this. Anyway, you don't get much more rural than this operator, but that doesn't stop the crowds flocking to enjoy its warm, beautiful interior and its outstanding range of food and drink. The winner of the Best Country and Rural Pub 2023 is the Chumley Arms.
Congratulations. You look a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, slightly.
What's your secret?
Tim and Mary, the owners, our team, head chef, Rich, and obviously all my customers that keep flocking back. They're amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys. Congratulations.
What a beautiful response. Congratulations. Right, well done. Next is Best Pub for entertainment. Hell yeah! Good knees up. It's long been part of the pub tradition. And this award recognises pubs that offer a range of entertainment options up for grabs. Who are they, Ed?
Our finalists are Chaplains and the Cellar Bar, the Phoenix Arts Club, the King's Arms, the Saddle Inn, the Anchor Inn, and the Hightown Pub and Kitchen.
The pub is an outstanding all-rounder, offering something for everyone with an amazing monthly entertainment lineup, from family movie days to hugely popular quizzes. The winner of the Best Pub for Entertainment 2023 is the King's Arms!
I mean, I hate to interrupt the celebrations, really, but I mean, Pete, your pub is so popular. People keep driving their cars into it.
Yeah, we had a little message earlier. There was an award for the most driven into pub, and he's back at the pub right now. Andy, thanks for that message. That was great. You put it on Insta. But yes, we are a pub that loves entertaining you. Get in there.
I'm going to steal the mic back. Congratulations, guys. Get off the stage.
Dance off the stage. This must be terribly boring to work there, eh? Best pub, I mean, literally having the best time ever. Living your best life as you should. Congratulations, that was amazing. So great. Right then, listen. So we've made it. Last, but by far least, this is our final award of the night. It is the Great British Pub of the Year. I know, it's the biggie. This is chosen from all the category winners this evening. So, will it be Boot and Shoe, Gaggle of Geese, The Stag at Lyndhurst, The Plough, Rose and Crown, Bellflower, The Plough, The Turk's Head, The Woodman, The Loch and the Tyne, Stroud Brewery Tap Room, The Old Abbey Tap House, The Royal Dyche, Cholmondeley Arms, or the King's Arms? Who knows? Ed, over to you.
I'm going to wait for our slides to catch up there.
Sorry about that. Eager beaver.
And the winner is... the Cholmondeley Arms! Congratulations. What does it mean?
Say again?
What does it mean?
I think after, 12 years together, it means the world, man. Seriously, I can't even speak. I just, for the team back in the pub, and for these guys, for Cheshire Cat, our pub company, for everyone involved, our 140 members of the team across the company. Wow, just immense. We're now ambassadors for rural pubs for a year. And I think that's a great thing. We're so rural, but we do so well, and it's amazing. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. Well done.
Beautiful. So may I say one final word of huge congratulations to all of tonight's winners. Whatever type of pub you are, wherever you are in the country, you really are incredible and provide such an amazing service to the community. So huge round of applause from the audience, please. Thank you so much. I would also like to say a big thank you to my glamorous assistant for this evening, Mr. Edward Beddington. Please, round of applause. A big thank you from everyone at the Great British Pub Awards and the Morning Advertiser for watching. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. It's been so great. And on a personal note, it's been so lovely to be amongst you all and celebrate the brilliant work you do. Thank you so, so much for having me, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you. Good night.